GPT and AI. How is that helpful? How is changing the landscape of digital marketing right now?
It's changing a lot. Especially it's mostly the content I feel because now articles are very easy to write on ChatGPT. All you have to do is just tell it what to write,
Mhm.
and then you can customize it from using this kind of tool, Neuron Writer, or even on your own. And even for researching, instead of going to Google and having to read like 20 websites,
Mhm.
ChatGPT will always like scrape for you the most relevant and will have all the contents ready for you to use as your own, like for articles or to use them as a research, and then you can always add, remove. So it makes digital marketing very easy. And it also has so many different prompts to help you like less manual work and then like more automated work. So it's very powerful and it's important to keep using ChatGPT.
So do you think it's gonna, are you optimistic about it, or are you part of the
Yeah,
people who are scared? You think it's gonna replace people's jobs, or
no, it's still hard to replace people's jobs because still you still have a human who can always like you like the for this example,
Mhm.
like here where you need some a writer to use it and then optimize because ChatGPT doesn't do this for you
Right.
because ChatGPT will it can reduce the jobs but it won't eliminate them. There should be and plus now right now it's only showing till 2021, so it will still take more time until it shows up to 2023.
Mhm.
So there's still lots of room for writers to still make money and still have jobs. And now they can maybe do more work
Yeah.
by using ChatGPT. So it can help, I think, most people.
Wow. So this SEO, do you use paid ads for the SEO, or this just organic? Like you don't
This only organic. So paid ads is totally different than SEO.
Mhm.
SEO is just mostly the backlinks
Mhm.
and very good contents. That's the two main ranking factors for with SEO.
So what's the goal of SEO? Like so they're trying to get a good ranking on Google, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to be found on first page.
Mhm.
So when people search for like anything they want, gym equipment, so that's where people want to always be somewhere here.
So for a good SEO campaign, how long it take and what's the minimum budget?
Okay, so yeah, SEO is actually it's more long-term work.
Mhm.
So I would say SEO, like give it a couple of months, maybe 4 or 5,
Mhm.
and then the budget is really up to how much people are able to put. But usually it's good to have like maybe also another 1,000 per month minimum, so they can have some good backlinks, outreach,
Mhm.
and then also to have money for writers to write their contents. Unless they are a writer themselves, then it will save them lots of money on doing it alone without hiring someone. So it's not like paid ads where you have to pay, you are forced to pay. This one you can always find ways to lower your spending on SEO.
Nice. So someone can start with SEO and then run that because that one is more cost effective. They're cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. On the long term, SEO is usually better because also in the like people using ad blockers and they might not always trust ads,
Hmm.
but usually they might trust something organic when you are already on first page.
Hmm.
They know that you put some efforts to really like be shown here. So I think SEO is always better for getting clicks and growing the business in the long term. But ads are good for the like A/B testing, what works best. So and like sometimes you have a new product or a new service, you want it to get it out very fast, or you do some retargeting. So that's where paid ads can be very important too.
Wow. Wow, you're right because a lot of people don't like clicking on ads. Sometimes, like
Yeah,
you said, they don't trust. But SEO, when you search on
yeah,
Google, you see the ranking. Mostly you trust the first page.
yeah, exactly. Because Google only will rank you top if they trust you, and then
Yeah.
if they like your content and if it's relevant to the keyword
Mhm.
people are writing about, trying to find.
So do you think right now with ChatGPT, right, and Google Bard, a lot of people are not now going to Google, they're just asking ChatGPT. So
Yeah,
how that gonna impact, the website ranking business?
I think in the terms of ranking, it will still be the same, but then they will probably experience less clicks because instead of people always searching on Google and finding what they need,
Mhm.
they might just find it on ChatGPT.
Mhm.
So that will be the biggest impact, just the number of clicks per week or per day.
So it may reduce the number of clicks, but the ranking gonna still be the same. Once you get to
Yeah,
Google, you're gonna still be have your good ranking. Man, that's good. You're doing good, man.
yeah,
This is just an examples, and this is why you are rated one of the top freelancer in the world today in digital marketing.
okay.
So,
Yeah,
and
for sure, because yeah,
you
I
really
like to be more multi-channel marketing.
yeah. How long you been doing this? How many years?
Yeah, so yeah, 8 years now.
8 years. Wow, almost 10 years doing this. You have a background in computer science, and you
Yeah.
go to details, you look at the data, you really,
Mhm.
that's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Mhm. Yeah, it's also something I like to do, not just like wanna do it just for a living.
Right.
So it also makes different when you like something. You always like to learn it more and you always like to explore different options, different solutions for different business, for different budget. I always want to try to work with most companies too and help them as much as possible.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
So do you have any other examples, or this is it for now? You want to
Yeah, that's most, yeah, I saw, yeah, that's it for now. Those three main
Right.
like channels and success I've been doing for those companies.
Okay, nice. Thank you for sharing. This is good.
Yeah, for sure. No problem.
So if you want to just stop sharing, so
Oh, yeah, for sure.
wow,
Mhm.
that was awesome. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
for sure.
Yeah.
That was good.
So what other tools would you like to share? What other tool you use?
Uh,
Talk about.
yeah, there's okay. Yeah, usually for tools, I also sometimes like to always browse some tools.
Mhm.
So it depends like what client are asking for. I like to always research and see if some tools are there for it. So other nice tools could be like one called What Converts. So What Converts is like a full, so it tells you from the leads from where they came from, if they came from Google Ads, LinkedIn Ads, or organic SEO or social media. And then also if you had sales, it also tracks them too. So because people they need this so that they know which channel is doing the best for them, so they can always like put more money into it or pause or allocate differently. But that's something I also like to use. And yeah, those are the main tools I've been using.
So
Yeah.
you talked about LinkedIn ads. You really went to details there, Google ads and SEO. That was really good. Thank you for doing that. And so how about the other like Reddit ads, Bing ads, Instagram
Okay.
ads, YouTube ads?
Mhm.
How do you?
Okay. So yeah, Reddit ads is also I've been only like few months into it, so it's been 6 months.
Mhm,
Yeah, it's also not too bad. Like, but the targeting is still, I feel they're still working on it. So that's something we can also move more in the future for. But it's very good because it's very cheap. Like you can get clicks only for 20, 30 cents.
mhm,
And then you can also upload your audience for retargeting. So I feel Reddit is not bad. And Bing Ads is very similar to Google, but just less traffic.
mhm,
So we can also launch the same strategy for it, but just expect less traffic and then also have less budget for it. It's not like a channel that we can grow too much on. Facebook, Instagram, like I started those at the beginning, mostly for like e-commerce, but now I stopped them
mhm,
and mostly focusing on the B2B side. So not much updated into Facebook, Instagram.
mhm,
Yeah. And for YouTube, that's also under Google.
mhm,
So you can use like a Google banner, like, and then have those display images because I don't like those videos that like always distract people watching their videos. So I prefer not to do too much of this ad.
mhm,
So for YouTube, I prefer like the image ad where
mhm.
people can just click on it if they like the image.
So do you think that Instagram ads, Facebook ads, they're less effective than the YouTube one because because it's not B2B, that's why you stop them, or you want to
Oh,
focus more on the business?
yeah, exactly. It's mostly because I want to be more into the B2B.
Mhm,
So it's good to have like a specialty. If you want to be like everywhere, it will be a bit hard to like grow the business pretty well. And then you want to be, it's good to master skills
mhm.
rather than knowing everything in a like low level. So you also need to master a couple of channels, make sure you can get the most success out of, and just from there you can always grow the business rather than doing too many things and being scattered.
So what's your thought about Reddit? I'm not on Reddit, so I'm
Okay.
trying to get in there. I'm mostly on YouTube. And
Yeah.
what do you think? Because it's kind of a very good platform for people who
Yeah.
go in the tech. They have a lot of expert there. Do you think it's
Yeah.
gonna grow like LinkedIn in the future?
Yeah, for sure. It will, yeah, because now also on Reddit, lots of US companies are there and tech companies. So that's where people like to research, and they go very into like details, and so it's pretty deep there. And also it's flexible where you can add memes. Sometimes can be more like conversation and have some fun, and so it's a nice mix between B2B in a less serious way than LinkedIn.
Yeah, people already they're really serious. Like if
Yeah,
those groups, if they start discussing about it, they have a lot of experts there.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's so many experts, that that's why it's good to do some ads and target those and see if they might be interested in solutions or software or tools.
Right.